Hello everyone and welcome to another game with your host Westfire from MisguidedGaming, and today I'm going to be walking you through this game, Paranautical Activity, which I've been playing a lot lately. It is a FPS Rogue-like is how I'd classify it. It's really kind of unique and I really like the feel of it, so I'm going to play through some of it with you guys today. Since it's pretty obscure, I'm going to kind of run you through a quick introduction of what it is. Basically, if you've ever played Binding of Isaac or Spelunky, those are the games that they say they were influenced by, and I believe if you've played either of those games, you'll see kind of those games making their mark on it. But basically, you start on floor 1 and you have to work your way up through the floors to try and make it to the final boss. You do this by beating mini-bosses, main bosses, and different rooms on each floor. This recently had a really big update. I believe the game is still in beta after that update, but they keep making new improvements, and it added these different game modes. It added unlocks where you get new items by completing achievements, all that sort of thing. Today I'm going to be playing in hardcore mode because the biggest difference between classic and hardcore mode is that in hardcore mode, after you've been on the floor for, I don't know, like 5 minutes, I don't know the exact timing, a ghost will come out and kind of wreck your shit if you're still on that floor. So it'll keep me on my toes, it'll make this a faster paced video, which I think will be more entertaining. So you'll see me trying to kind of hit mini boss rooms, and stores, and kind of ignoring a lot of the other rooms. That's mostly because I won't have time to hit every room, because I'm not good enough. So that should be a good introduction. You can see you can start out with a bunch of different classes. They all have different starting stats and different starting weapons. First one, I think I'm going to start with Dynamite. He's got a bomb launcher, grenade launcher sort of thing, a sword, average speed, good damage, good fire rate, average health. So he's kind of a good all-around guy. The main thing you want to be aware with Dynamite is that he can injure himself with his bombs, and I got lucky. This is a main boss room. I can go right here at the very beginning, but it's the snail, which shouldn't be that hard to beat. You can see he fires those yellow just kind of things at the side and the white tracking orbs, which isn't that bad, but unfortunately the kind of item that he drops as his boss item is not particularly good, and I probably won't be taking it, which is a little unfortunate. It gives you a bunch of free armor, which is like health but is uncapped, but it reduces your total speed, and in this game movement speed is very, very important, because there's a lot of melee allies that will come up and kind of destroy you if you can't go faster than them. I'm going to ignore it for now. Maybe I'll get a dice and I can re-roll it. Oh crap. This is a mini boss room, so he is one of the harder mini bosses, I guess. He's not too bad. Ow. Let me see if I can. But the Grenadier is not that big, so you have to kind of get up close to him like this. Jump over all those tracking ones. You gotta kind of jump around these things, make them move toward you. Let's see if we can hop. That's something you gotta get used to doing, is like going one direction and then hop over other side. The tracking ones can make that difficult when you're up close. When possible, you want to kind of be back up against the walls when the shooting trap. Oh, this is actually kind of good. It's like he gave me the rocket launcher, which is basically upgraded version of the grenade launcher already. So that's pretty good. I'm gonna see here if I can. I don't really need a store, but if I can go into a couple of these, see there it is, weapon room. That's gonna be pretty good. So there are different types of rooms. This is just a basic room, and it'll have different types of monsters that depend on the level. These are like the very most basic monsters here. I think they're called like Jabberwees or something. I don't know the actual names for a lot of these things because you actually have to go look them up, and I'm too lazy. Oh god, do I want to keep? Nope, I'm switching over to the M14. That's basically a machine gun, and I think that's a more versatile weapon. But, what was I saying? Oh, you find the different monsters, and I don't know all of their names just off the top of my head because I don't really feel like looking them all up. I'll just call them like, I think these guys are called Gileads or something, but I'm gonna just call them demon assholes or something. Whatever I feel like calling them at the time. Let's see, that's a consumable. I can use it anytime, it'll make time temporarily slow down. The trick in this game is to kind of try and always be moving like perpendicular to your enemies. I should probably leave this floor soon, the ghost is going to come soon and I don't really want to fight him while fighting other enemies. So I didn't find a dice, so I can't re-roll that. I'm just going to ignore it because I don't really want the speed down. Okay. Oh, okay, this is a dark floor. They're kind of randomly generated. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. And it makes everything dark, hence the name. So it also means there's going to be those jellyfish flying around, which provide light, but also if you kill them, drop a fair amount of loot, being coins and armor and bombs and whatever. So dark rooms can be a positive if you know what you're doing, but can also be pretty hard to deal with. Okay, so this cuts store prices in half. Shit, I accidentally used the, wow, that's 2 pairs of dice. I used the slow-mo when I didn't need to do that, so everything's going slow. I kind of meant drop it and change the scissors, but I hit the wrong button. This is a gambling room. They only appear in the hardcore mode. Wow, it's going really slow in slow-mo. Okay. I'm actually going to do that later because it takes up a lot of time. So, but they often pay off with enough money. If it costs 10 per pull, and sometimes they spawn spiders you need to deal with. Let's see, I've got 150. Ooh, coin of fate. Let's go for it. Please, please. Yes, there it is. Okay. That is all stats up. That's going to be a speed boost, damage boost, all that good stuff. I probably should have cut the price in half. I'm stupid. That's okay. If it lands on the bad side, though, it halves your health, which is really not what you want. So that's kind of a risky item, but it's really good if you get the happy side. Which it's kind of, do you want to play risky or not? Usually if I'm like on the beginning of a run, I'll do it. If I'm on the end part of a run, I won't risk it because, you know, there's more at stake, kind of. It feels like there's more at stake at any rate, whereas a run that I'm just starting, it's like, whatever, if I lose this one. Okay, boss room for this floor. This guy. Another bad item, that sucks. This guy's item is floating bombs, which means bombs go straight instead of like falling, which isn't very useful. It's not very hard to aim bombs. You don't really need to be particularly accurate with bombs. As you can see, I can throw bombs here if I hit right mouse button, sorry, so I can tell direction. Although it's fine though, because as you probably noticed, there were 2 dice over in that other room, which I am going to go grab one of them now, because I'm going to end up re-rolling that thing. Let's see if I can get over here. Come on, there we go. Switch those out. Let's see if I can't find the mini-boss room somewhere. I want to try and hit the main boss and the mini-boss at least each floor before the ghost comes, because that way I get 2 items, and you really want to try and maximize the number of items you get, so that, you know, you get more items, because that's what really makes you more powerful. You can technically beat the game without them, but it's a lot more difficult. Now, something to keep in mind about the dice is the reason I haven't used it yet is that the dice actually rerolls every item on the floor that you've discovered up to that point. So, I'm hoping to, like, oh, this is one of the easiest mini bosses. Basically, so it'll re-roll the main boss item, the mini boss item, and the store items if you've discovered all of those. Ooh, permanent scissors. Cut prices in half everything. That's pretty good actually. Now I'm gonna roll those dice so that when I get back there, it'll already be rolled and I can grab these dice on the way, hopefully. Going quick. Oh. I believe I hear that noise in the background. That, like, means that main... Okay, I got chosen one. That's not bad, but I always forget that I have it. It means I can dash if I double tap, as you can kind of see here. So it's not bad. Back to a light floor. Okay. Come around, kill the Gilead guys. Okay, now we've introduced these guys that just fire chains of bullets at you. These guys fire missiles. Those guys fire tracking, homing, projectile, whatever it is. Don't care. See, some rooms that you get the high floors up in lava floors. Those will do damage to you pretty constantly if you touch them, so don't touch them. Got something in my eye, trying to get out. Sight is pretty important in this game. Okay. These sharks, they'll go on the ground and attack you if they get close enough. See these green ninja guys. Ow. Ow, he pushed me from behind. These green ninja guys will teleport towards you and then throw boomerangs at you. I don't know why they do that. Boomerangs don't seem like the prime ninja weapon if you ask me, but who am I to judge? Okay. And we're gonna kill him. You want to try and kind of prioritize who you're killing over how likely they are to kill you. I generally like to get rid of these guys first because they fire tracking bullets, which are probably one of the more dangerous things. And sharks, kind of. As long as you can outrun them, they're not really a problem. If you cannot outrun them, they're a massive problem because they'll just get under you and start like biting you constantly, which is no fun. You see me peeking into rooms to see if I can like see what doors lead out of them, and hopefully from that I can like shit. I misjudged where that wall was. Ow, that's a ton of damage I just took. That's bad. Hopefully there's something over here to make it worth it. Work with me here. Ow. This is going poorly. Die, please. Miss. See if I can shoot out their feet. Ah ha ha ha. Take that, demon. And if you play this game enough, you'll eventually kind of figure out a lot of the rooms. You won't figure out all of them, but the ones that are generally annoying, you'll figure out ways to deal with them, and then they'll stop being so annoying. Okay, I'll do this again. Because while it is randomly generated, oh nice, which rooms you get on a floor, the rooms themselves are not like randomly generated. So you'll get repeat rooms if you play enough, which I do, because I like this game and I have nothing better to do. Good, and everything is over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the main boss room first, just in case I need to run quick. Ooh, and I actually really like Blast Shield. Blast Shield makes me immune to all explosions, which is actually very good, and also makes this boss worth it because he fires explosive blowfish at you. And the greens ovaries that I got makes the mercy time longer, which means when I get hit, I have a longer time before I can take damage again, which is nice, especially since this game gives you a very short mercy time. As you can see, I'm not really doing much because I said I'm immune to all explosions, so those exploding blowfish don't actually do any damage to me at all, which makes this guy pretty much defenseless. And he gave me Keg, which is pretty good. It gives me 2 or 3 more health. I don't know, something like that. Now let's see if we can get... That is the noise right there. That is the ghost coming. I really don't want to face the mini-boss and the invincible ghost at the same time. That sounds like absolutely no fun, so I'm going to run up to the next floor. We're going to floor 4. Okay, let's see here. What we got there? I can't see what rooms are through that at all. Wonderful. There is nothing too special over there. And a lava room over here. But I do have edges on it. Let's go for it. So these are flame skulls. Like to step up from sharks. They follow you around and fly and try and murder you. Fun times. Okay. Kill the tracking guys. I really don't need to worry about turtles now because they obviously use explosive weapons, which cannot hurt me. Nothing. So you'll see right there, you'll see little ammo things sitting around. Those are for my secondary weapon, which is a sword right now. Honestly, I don't really use secondary weapons that much, which I probably should use them more than I do. but I always either forget about them, or the sword honestly isn't that good unless you've got a lot of... It's good versus some bosses. Some of the bosses that like get really up close to you and then start attacking. You can handle those pretty well, but other than that, generally you really don't want to be very close to your enemies in this game. You kind of want to keep a safe distance, because it's when you're close that they will murder you. This is where are all the rooms? I guess I need to go. Chose the wrong way, so I gotta get quick over here. Try and maximize what I can do. You can also notice as the rooms get, as the floors get higher, they get bigger, which is not really good because that means I have less and less chance of finding the boss rooms quickly, which means there's more and more chance I won't make it off the floor before the ghost shows up, which no one likes to do because no one likes ghosts. Okay, that's that room. Wait, nothing. Okay, gotta go to this room. You know, there's one thing I like about this game. A, it has a pretty unique look, which I like. I don't know, it's kind of the 8-bit, 64-bit, except made 3D. I just really like the music in this game. It's nice. You probably have it turned down so that you can actually hear me talk, but when I play on my own, I like to really kind of ramp it up, make it super loud. It gets really intense. You've got intense music track to this game. Oh, come on. I really need to find these boss rooms really quickly now, please. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. Okay, I'm immune to those explosions from those hoppy guys. Yes, that is their official name, Hoppy Guys, I'm sure. Go away. Go away. I don't want you. Ha. Those tracker ones are obnoxious. There's a mini-boss, that's something. I mean, maybe the main boss is through the mini-boss, that's not unheard of. Yes, you can shoot them while they're in teleporting mode. They're just harder to see. I really don't have time for that right now until I get the main boss room. That is my main priority. There it is. Oh, I just wrong way to start. Penalized for it now. Got hit anyway. Ow. You'll see me trying to prioritize here. Getting rid of... Oh, crap. See? Right there, that's the noise for the ghost. So you are going to get to watch me face the ghost and this guy, who throws little exploding shells and, as you're about to see, splits into a bunch of little guys that all throw exploding shells. And then the ghost is going to come and start wrecking me, which is fun. Yeah. Right? Oh, there he is. He's by a constant stream of trackers and aimed ones. Really don't. Also, this boss's item is that your bombs turn into those shells instead of being normal bombs, which, in my opinion, are worse than normal bombs. So, shit, I didn't kill him before he transformed that back. Ow, ow. This ghost is making my life really difficult right now. I'm taking a lot of damage. This might be the end. I'm gonna throw a bunch of bombs into here, which I should have done a while ago. That's more health. Ow. Okay, well I'm down to 3 health, which is not at all where I want to be on the 5th floor. Because now there start being arrow traps around. As you can see, like in this, there are a bunch of arrows flying everywhere, which is just really exactly what I wanted to deal with. And there are monkeys that flip around, and I'm gonna get shot by some of these arrows for sure. Okay, I'm trying to get around here. As you can tell, a pretty good default strategy, it doesn't always work, but a pretty good default strategy is to try and circle around the edges when you can. Because what that does is it pretty much always keeps you moving pretty perpendicular to most of the enemy's fire. This isn't that bad of a mini boss. Oh damn it, I got hit anyway. Really hoping I wouldn't take any damage from this guy. Okay, let's just take care of him. Hope he has a good item, because I have had some okay items so far. Rage is okay. Every enemy you kill in the room, your damage gets boosted a little bit. It's not bad for sure. Heart over there. I wouldn't even find the boss room here. Oh, I forgot. See? Every time. I always forget that I have this dash. Would have been useful. Okay. So you know what I just did was probably a really bad idea. Don't try and like trap yourself in a corner around those demons, because generally it doesn't work. Oh, I'm under this. I'm gonna get killed. Oh god. There you are, Shark. Why didn't it go onto the next floor? Or next door? I don't know. I can't even speak anymore. Sometimes they do that. They're not supposed to ever stop. I don't know why. Great. Okay. Oh, there they go again. Sometimes they just start back up. I'm lose. Well, this has been an okay run. It's not been a great run, but I'm gonna fire off my little shell doohickeys. Why not? Because even if I survive this room, honestly, the odds of me continuing on pretty minimal with 1 health. But you never know, so especially since I can't find the boss rooms, so I'm gonna end up facing a ghost with 1 health. That's another point to make with the ghost, is he actually can't die, which is why he's such a pain. I'm gonna go for broke and hope that it's through there, which I can't get from anywhere else, and immediately die from the monkey falling on me. And okay, well this was my first run with Paranautical Activity, showing you guys. It's a really fun game. That was kind of a disappointing run, I'm not gonna lie, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna probably be doing more of these in the future, and hopefully better ones, so come check them out. Come check out my other videos. I have a bunch of Bioshock videos out there which are really awesome, and come check out my channel where a bunch of my friends also post videos. We've got a whole ton of different games of a whole ton of different genres. It's really cool, a lot of fun. Come check it out. Please leave comments, leave likes, subscribe. See you next time.